What's up, everybody? Welcome to a special episode of Riffs N Flix. I'm your co-host, Kevin.
And I'm your co-host, Brandon.
And Brandon is a metalhead. Specifically, he loves hair metal.
Yeah, that's true.
And he does not listen to rap / hip-hop / anything related to hip-hop and R&B really at all.
I used to when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, nope.
What's the last hip-hop / rap album that you remember listening to?
Listening to?
Yep, like you put the CD in your car or CD player and listen.
That would be Dr. Dre's The Chronic 2001. Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be it. So
Okay.
20 years.
So I just played a song by...
Don't tell me.
Okay, sorry.
Right.
So Brandon just listened to a song. He told me to play him a rap / hip-hop.
Because we've never done a
We've never done this
for a rap song.
And let me point this out real quick. The reason I always say like rap / hip-hop / rap, I separate the two. A lot of people are like, everything's rap, everything's hip-hop. I separate the two. Some people have an issue with that. I don't care. I separate the two. So I played Brandon something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to tell him anything about it.
Don't tell me.
But I played him something that I felt like would be ease him into some newer music.
So, piggybacking on what he just said, yes, I'm a hair metal guy, but I'm a rock and roll guy. And things get broken up into hair metal, glam metal, thrash metal, heavy metal. But to me, it's all rock and roll.
Death metal.
Not a death metal fan.
But it's one of those.
But you can put them in the bucket. That's fine.
Okay.
However, the first thing to this song, Kevin said this is one of your favorite songs. Is that right?
It's not one of my favorite songs, but it's one of my favorite artists.
Okay, but I'm going to tell you why. Not only because of the lyrics, but the tempo of the song and how it sounds. I'm going to tell you, why I think you like this song.
Okay.
Because it sounds very much like G Love.
I can see that. I can see that. Yeah.
Yep.
I've never thought about that, but I can see that. Yeah.
So I don't know who sings this song. If this is what new rap music is, I think I'm in.
So this is not what you will hear if you turn on Power 98, 102 Jams.
Does Power 98 still exist?
I think so. Any of that stuff, you will not hear anything like this.
Right.
You'll hear auto-tune, a lot of claps and hi-hats and auto-tunes.
To be honest with you, I was expecting something what they call the kids mumble rap.
Yeah. And that's the only thing. Popular music nowadays is mumble rap. And Brandon asked me, he was like, play me a song. I want to hear a rap song. He called it rap song. And I went through a lot of stuff. I was like, what should I play? Because there's just so much out there. I don't listen to mumble rap. I don't like any of the new mainstream stuff at all. I'm a huge Cannabis fan. I'm a huge Sky Zoo fan.
Cannabis, you mean an artist, not the plant, right?
Yeah, Cannabis the artist. Sky Zoo. There's a lot of terminology.
That's the thing you play in school, like
that's a kazoo. And terminology. There's a lot of people I listen to that aren't mainstream, but are just so talented. It's amazing how good they are. So I went back and forth on what to play, Brandon. Brandon and I talk about conspiracy theories a lot, talk about government. There were several Cannabis songs I thought about playing. I was afraid to get too deep on it on his first try.
Just so you know, if it's true, it's no longer a conspiracy.
True. The biggest conspiracy is that there are conspiracies.
True.
Anyway, so went back and forth. What should I play? What should I play? What should I play? I chose something that used a guitar for the music behind it. It actually had no drums on it. It's just straight guitar because I thought that might speak to Brandon a little more.
Yep. Just
to kind of ease him in. So do you want to know what we listened to?
Yeah, because I have no idea.
Okay. So the song we listened to was called Guarantees, and it's by Atmosphere. Atmosphere.
Time out.
Okay, go ahead.
Is that the same guy that sings Astronauts in the Water? Astronauts Underwater?
No.
Wait a minute.
I don't think so. But if you're talking about Apathy, who has a song called How to Breathe Underwater, then you have blown my mind that you know that.
Nope, sorry. I'm talking about Masked Wolf.
Okay. I thought you were going to talk about Apathy, and I was getting ready to go crazy. Love Apathy. Anyway.
That's a person too?
Yep. So it's called Guarantees. It's by Atmosphere. Atmosphere, for most people, think the one guy's Atmosphere. That's not true. There's a hip hop artist, rapper, songwriter named Slug. There's a producer named Ant. Together,
just so you know,
Atmosphere.
these are very metal names. Just so you know,
Together they're Atmosphere. So Ant makes all the beats, Slug writes all the lyrics. Together they're
become Atmosphere. And by the way, when you said guaranteed, it made it almost sound like you said guarantees us, like guarantee Jesus.
Guarantees us, you'll love this.
If I was a rapper, my new name's Guarantee Jesus. Guarantees us.
So anyway, I played Guarantees by Atmosphere. Brandon, what did you think about it? It was your first time probably ever hearing Atmosphere. What did you think about it?
Well, I wasn't blown up into the atmosphere, but I thought it was very good. Like if you're ever sitting by a fire or it's you by yourself listening to it, you're not going to listen to a song with your buddies and you're going to be all hyped and whatnot. However, I will tell you this, if you are, I just heard this song, but I feel like if you're an adult or an adult male, possibly in your 30s or 40s, and you're going through some stuff that real life brings you with a significant other, and then there's a small human being involved, there's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
And this is a deeper song. And like, for example, as I was listening to some stuff, and it said, I don't understand, because I only heard it once, so I didn't get to go back.
I'm sorry. Next time we do something like this,
yeah,
on your phone, you need to pull up the lyrics. Why didn't we think of that?
Well, because we don't know what we're doing. But still, we're reaching 30,000 people. Anyway, he says something about killed himself to the same song. Guarantees us, man.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
See, but I would like to know what he was referencing when he says he had a friend who killed himself to the same song. Yeah, I don't know if that's the same song of life.
I think it's the
that
same
he was
song
going
of
through,
life. Yeah.
Or if there was like he was referencing a song. I missed that. He talked about, obviously they're struggling, don't have a lot of money. He's talking about some of that same old lunch meat or whatever. I get it. To this day, I will not eat your ham sandwich. Never. I ate ham.
Government.
To your ham sandwich. I ate slimy, cheap ham, gristled up sandwiches when I was a kid, and I ain't doing it.
Do you eat ham now?
No, I just started eating ham again, but I eat it at Thanksgiving only or Christmas if it's like honey baked ham.
So in your refrigerator, you don't have sliced ham.
My wife bought sliced ham 2 weeks ago, and I looked at her and said, why'd you buy this?
And you do it.
I ain't eating none of it.
Do it.
I'm not eating none of it. You know what I'm talking about? They said we congealed ham.
He said we got everybody feasting on that lunch.
I've been able to move up to sliced turkey deli meat.
I like sliced chicken.
Whatever, as long as it ain't that congealed ham shit.
I get it.
I'm fine with it.
So the reason I chose Atmosphere, that particular song, it was, like I said, it was a guitar track, no drums. I didn't want you to get lost in like the beats and all, because I'm a boom bap hip hop guy, which is just your classic. I love samples.
Did you say boombastic?
Boom bap.
Oh, not Mr. Boombastic.
So I would have. There were some songs. There were songs I would have picked, but I didn't feel like you'd be able to hear lyrics because of the beats.
Mm-hmm.
So I eased you in with that one. Atmosphere overall, I think you would really like Atmosphere. Just overall,
I can try it. I could see. He seems from just that one song. He seems like a very down to earth dude that would be very chill. He could have a mouthful of diamond teeth. I don't know. I didn't seem like it from that one song.
He does not.
See,
interesting story. Atmosphere,
or that like diamond that somebody had put in their forehead. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Is it real?
I think it is real, but I think it got removed or ripped out or something.
Because someone put him in a headlock and pulled that shit out.
So
we're in a
interestingly enough, on the album that song is on is called "When Life Gives You Lemonade." No, wait. When Life Gives You Lemons.
Yep.
You paint that shit gold. Is the name of that album.
I like it.
Out of all the songs on that album, the song I played for you is probably my 5th or 6th favorite. There's a lot of songs before that that I like better.
Well, then I'm going to be honest with you. Then if that's the case, then I really want to listen to the rest of the album and what this guy has to say, because I did write down a couple things, like jotting down when I was listening to him. And he also says something: the only guarantee in life is a life worth dying for.
Yeah.
Right. Or something to that effect.
Because death don't wait for no man.
Right. It's sitting on your front door.
That's right.
And it's true. And as, so for me, being older, and you got to think about this, the life expectancy, I think, for a man in the US is 76 years old.
Oh, I'm getting so close.
We are on the back nine, if you look at it in that perspective. So we could, like, now, like, for example, you got to get a prostate exam this week.
Don't talk
you're
about
to that stage.
It's tomorrow.
Life.
It's tomorrow.
We're all in
I'm
that
never gonna
stage
sleep tonight.
in life of, now we got to worry about stuff that when we were 20, even 30, like, you didn't really have to worry about that stuff because the stuff like that doesn't happen. But then you get married, you have children, these different pressures. And he kind of talks about that too, producing and providing a nest and a nest egg. But the reason there's a lot of shit that's going on in the song, and it's very, very worth listening to. And I will listen to it again. But if you are a human being and you have just the smidgen of responsibility for someone else other than yourself, there are lots of parts in this song that you can relate to. And if you can't, I can't help you.
That's a good, I like that. I can't stop thinking about what you brought up that I have to do tomorrow.
So just think about this. When you guys are listening to this, Kevin's already had a finger in his pie hole.
And my doctor's finger's as big as a baby's arm. I swear it is. I swear it is.
Kevin, I've told you. You listen. I work in this field.
I just don't understand why. I don't understand why.
I'm going to tell you
when
why.
he told me like 5 years ago to bend over the table, I looked at him like this. Why? I'm only 34.
But you've got to listen. I've told you, if his fingers feel that big, you got to make sure both hands are on your shoulders. Okay? I'm just saying.
Our podcast just went R-rated.
No.
No, we're good.
It's what they call an innuendo.
Yeah.
Right.
And he gets in.
I guarantee this.
That
ain't happening.
All right. So anyway, Atmosphere. Would you walk across the street to listen to Atmosphere?
I'm going to tell you what. But since you gave me your 5th or 6th favorite song, or whatever this album is, or whatever you created, there is, without a doubt, I would absolutely walk across the street to hear more of Atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yep.
Atmosphere.
100%.
I want to bring this up too, just in case. Well, I have 2 things to bring up. Number one, you asked about Atmosphere, what type of person. So everyone here knows, some people know out there, I was in the hip hop world for a little while with Bryce, and we did a lot of stuff. Some of the rappers I named, Cannabis, Skyzoo, a few of these, we have songs with them. We've done songs with some of my favorite artists. Interestingly, I reached out to Slug from Atmosphere, and asked him if he would like to be on a song with us. What was his fee for getting on a song?
When you say with us, you mean you and Bryce, not Riffs N Flix.
No, me and Bryce.
The last thing you want me to do is perform.
He answered me and said, I would love to hear more. However, I don't get on songs for money. That says a lot about somebody. So some of the artists that you work with, it's, you can go pay any artist and you can have a song with them. There's no question about it.
A song with Freeway?
Yeah, two songs.
2 songs with Freeway?
2 songs with Freeway.
Thought I didn't know.
2 songs with Freeway. Craig G, Skyzoo, Rhapsody, Cannabis. Lots of people, lots of cool people.
Y'all were busy in the studio.
We were busy in the studio. But it said a lot about Atmosphere, Slug from Atmosphere for that. He was like, I don't get on songs for money. And the people that we work with, in case anyone watches this, the people we worked with didn't get on it for money. They were all great artists, great people to work with. They appreciate what we did. We appreciate them. So I'm excited that you like Atmosphere because you don't like hip hop at all. I was going to play a couple Charlotte artists for you. J. Cole, Luke.
Never heard of him.
Whoa,
Luke from Two Live Crew?
No. Oh,
yeah, I know him.
I'll play some Luke.
Okay, that's fine.
That's about Luke.
Luke.
He's on Dreamville, J. Cole, but he's from Charlotte.
As in like a loot of money?
Yeah. But Lute. So lot of stuff I can play you, but
I can't.
I chose Atmosphere to get you on. The second part of my thought process is another one of my favorite artists is Murs, M-U-R-S. He is in a group called Felt. F-E-L-T. Keep following.
I got it.
His group is him and Slug from Atmosphere.
I just want to let you know that Murs felt my slug. Now you figure that one out, okay? I'm just saying.
They're in a group called Felt, and their albums are also great. So anyway, Atmosphere. We played Guarantees tonight for Brandon. Metalhead. Never heard Atmosphere. You would walk across the street to hear more.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I like that one for sure.
So everybody out there, go check out Atmosphere, Skyzoo, Terminology, Cannabis, Rhapsody, Craig G, Freeway, everybody.
And Guns N' Roses. And like, subscribe, comment in the channel below. Tell everybody about
Tell
it.
your friends, tell your mama, tell your friends.
Everybody.
All right. Thank y'all so much. Keep hanging out. See y'all.